Hello everyone, Sabaidi. So today we have Miss Jennifer with us. She's traveling to Laos. She's a solo traveler and she's from Canada and she's traveling to Laos. So let us know her experience of her travel and what challenges she's facing and what adventure she's having. So let us welcome her. Hello.
Hello,
So how are you?
I'm well.
So, from how long you are traveling in Laos and how was your experience?
Now I've been traveling in Laos for 9 months.
Yeah.
Normally I can only stay for 3 months, but because of COVID I've been able to stay for 9 months this time.
Wow.
Mhm.
And how is your experience like coming from a Western country and then traveling to a country Laos which is not very known and spending so much time here? So, how was your experience?
I'm really happy to be here and to be here for so long actually. Like I said, normally I have to leave and come back, but this country has always been somewhere where I felt very comfortable, and as a female traveler that's really important. Some places don't feel as safe as this country. The Lao people are really sweet and relaxed and calm. They don't disturb you or bother you. They're quite friendly when you get to know them. So I love being here. Mm-hmm.
And in your course of stay, so where you spend more time, like in the cities or in the countryside, in the villages, where you like to spend more time?
Definitely more in the countryside.
Okay.
Definitely. Laos is full of places, waterfalls and mountains and caves, and there's so much beauty in this country. It's very small on the map, but really diverse from north, central, south. There's quite a variety here.
Okay, so as of now, you have been to which part of Laos? Like from where you started?
I was actually down south initially, down into Dondet, up through into Paksay, into that area.
Yeah.
I actually met friends of mine who bought a tuk-tuk, and I stayed with them out in the country, out off the roads for a while, about 2 weeks in the tuk-tuk, living in a hammock, and then I crossed over to Vietnam and came back into North Laos, so Nam Kiao, Muang Noi, and came down through that area, Udam Sai, Luang Prabang. I did my lockdown in Bang Vieng and down the lake and then down here. So.
Yeah. And so we have known that mostly you are traveling on the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So how's your experience like going on the bikes and not taking the buses?
So I am not a good motorcycle driver, and I don't have a very good bike. So we've had a lot of adventures. There's been many times, especially when the road's bad, I like to get out into the villages, as we said. So sometimes the roads are full of potholes, or I was here during rainy season, so then the potholes turn into water, and I want to, go see all the different ethnic villages. So I go off to these dirt roads, and so many times I've ended up with the bike on the side of the road and my bag falling off. And I've had some crazy adventures, but luckily I've only had one small accident, and right away one of the Lao people stopped on the highway and picked me up and my bike, took me to a garage, and so everything was fine. So luckily it's been good. Adventures, but good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And towards when you were in Vientiane, the capital, so you spent it some time with the meditation at the center. And how was your experience of experiencing the happiness program, the silence program?
My intention was to just get into the capital, do what I needed to do, and get out. 2 weeks top. I like this city as far as capitals. It's one of the smallest in Southeast Asia. So, but I wanted to get back out into the nature, to be honest. And then I got connected to the center, and I stayed longer, and now I've been here, 2 months now, instead of 2 weeks, because I found that I really needed to be here. I really needed to do the programs. I wasn't in a great space mentally, physically, spiritually before I came. And being welcomed here and all the things I've learned have just given me a strength in all of those areas I didn't come with. So I decided to stay. My main focus was for the practice, definitely.
So, how did you feel the change in your mental state and the emotional state?
Well,
I know it's very difficult to explain in words, put in
Yes.
words,
Yeah.
but I would like to hear from you how it impacted you basically.
it is hard to say in words. There's been so much impact. When I came to the center, I wasn't very trusting of people anymore, and I really needed to be in a space where people were accepting, loving, kind, and also full of wisdom, which I found in both you and Hiro. So it's really hard to say in words.
And how was the quality of your sleep when you did the happiness program and the silence program?
Oh, so much better. I'm someone who wakes up often, and I'm very restless, and I wake up tired normally. Now I wake up very early for me, very, very early for me, and I don't feel as tired as I did when I was able to sleep in later. My sleep has been improved, my mood has improved, my frustration levels have improved. I'm able to go out, make friends again, and start to trust people, and it's changed my whole outlook, to be honest. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Back more to my root, I think.
That's very good. And the last thing I would like to ask, being a vegetarian person, so how hard it is to be when we are traveling and the food is not so much available.
No.
Yes, because this is a non-veg country mostly.
Yes, it is.
So though we have many people turning to vegetarian now, but how was your experience in finding the veg food?
Especially out in the villages, very difficult actually. Laos love to eat all kinds of animals and little bugs and barbecue things and such a variety of meat in this country. Sometimes I have to just go back to the kitchen and say, I've learned to say I don't eat meat. I'm not sure how well I say it, but I've learned to go back in the kitchen sometimes and point to the vegetables and say, put that with that, and just cook it and give it to me. I do eat egg, so sometimes I eat rice and egg.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just eat whatever dish without the meat. If I'm desperate, then they just take the meat out. Let's say it's the soup, the lovely soup that they make. Oh, it's so good with all the vegetables and herbs you can put in. And I just say to them, okay, just take the meat out and give me everything else. Sometimes you have to really compromise in that way, for sure. But otherwise, it's been good.
Yes.
I've learned a lot of new vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the best thing of Miss Jennifer is she is ever smiling, whatever challenges are coming, but the smile has, and I feel that the smile has become more bigger, and it's from inside. Yes. So from whole Art of Living family and the team Hiru and Pratik, we wish you all the very best, all the success in your life, and hope to see you soon, somewhere, sometime.
Yes,
Thank you so much for joining us,
you.
and it was pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much. Come to the center, they're lovely.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.